Gentlemen No Class is proud to be a part of the HC Universal Network. Gentlemen No Class is produced, mixed, and edited by M5 Studios.
This podcast contains explicit language and is intended for adult audiences. The views and opinions of Gentlemen No Class are strictly for comedic purposes and should not be taken literally. For instance, like this disclaimer. Now grab yourself a pint and enjoy.
Hey, and welcome to another episode of Gentlemen No Class, a podcast that when the going gets weird, the weird turn pro. I'm Jake.
And I'm Rob.
And I am Paul.
And like it or not, gentle ladies and gentlemen, we are the hosts for this episode.
So, welcome back, Paul. I seen you looking around. We're doing the intro. You're like looking around on the floor, I guess, for stuff.
I was checking out your
your
cable
cabling work, I
management.
bet.
Oh, my
Yeah.
cable management.
I was trying to see if I can maybe help you make it a little cleaner, but if you're okay with it, whatever.
I'm
that's
not.
you.
I mean, you can help me all you want, baby.
We'll discuss after.
Okay, yeah, I'm down. Like,
Yeah.
you just tell me what you want to do with it, and we'll get
I
it
can't
done.
help it. I'm like, man, there's order and it needs to be restored over there. I just can't help it. It's driving me nuts.
I set up the camera, like, so this camera shot right here is usually up on the wall. You can see, like, it fell off the fucking wall.
Oh, okay.
So I just set it up on
Really?
the table.
That's-
I thought it was going to grab Jake, too.
Where?
No,
I don't
that's cool.
see it.
That's fine. Now you grab me, yeah, but that's cool. That's sexy.
So-
it's the GoPro right here, Paul. The one right here.
Oh.
Look at my hand.
Well, you
like your
Well, he
DUI.
said-
Follow
shut
the
up.
finger.
Oh, that's
He's used to that.
almost 10-year anniversary, man.
Oh, it is Labor Day-
No,
Labor Day
no,
weekend.
9 years.
Like Labor Day weekend, we're out partying.
Oh,
Yeah.
Labor Day weekend. Okay.
We're gonna be hot this weekend.
Two, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
yeah,
gonna-
I ain't going nowhere.
yeah,
Fuck
they're
that.
going to be out hard.
I'm fine.
So,
Like dicks, yeah, I know.
so this week, even though nobody did the homework, I figured that we would talk about the new Disney streaming series, What If?
That's what we're
which
doing
is-
on this episode.
Also,
we talked about this.
I was gonna say, side note on the way up here, I was thinking, can we also do our own what ifs for each other?
Ooh,
Oh, yeah, that'd be
good
cool.
Like,
one.
what if Rob was my father? Oh my
Well,
god!
before you talk about what
Oh,
if,
man.
what is the what if premise?
So the premise of What If is obviously, like, we got at the end of Loki the introduction of the multiverse, right? So
Glorious purpose.
glorious purpose.
That's so badass.
So anyway, we got the introduction of the multiverse, right? So basically, the What If series is taking us on a ride through the multiverse, right? So, like, we're going through a bunch of postulated what if scenarios.
Timeout. Postulated. I like that word.
Yeah,
But
Ultra Rob.
are these like it's just made up stuff, or is this really a timeline?
You know, it's funny that you asked that because I haven't gotten a solid answer to this, and I know Kyle knows. And I was talking to Kyle about it, our friend Kyle that's been on a couple of times. And I think that the official answer is that this is non-canon.
Non-canon. Okay.
So this is
Go nuts.
yeah, like it's non-canonical, I think is the way you would say it.
Right.
So basically, like this is not a real like another timeline of the multiverse or whatever.
But Marvel has the capability of just skewing a story to make it part of a timeline because they're
Sure.
known for something like that.
Yeah.
If in the future, if they wanted to.
yeah, and that's the whole thing, right? It's like they can say like,
Oh, the Watcher's brother is here. you
No,
know?
I mean, well, they could. I mean, they haven't officially said that this is like another multiversal timeline, but they haven't said that it is. So they haven't said it isn't. They haven't said it is. So it's one of those things like,
it's fun.
it's just for fun. So,
Yeah.
Paul, you were supposed to watch all 4 episodes.
Yeah,
How far did you get
I only
into
got the first half of the episode. I was gonna say real quick.
Hold on. Say that again. The first half of the first episode.
Yeah,
That's
sorry,
what you
I
said,
fucked
right?
it up. Yeah. So,
Okay.
but one thing I noticed at the very beginning, which I thought was kind of cool, maybe I don't know what they're going for, maybe not or coincidence, but the narration at the beginning had a very Twilight Zone type narration.
It
I
does.
like that.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
cool.
For sure.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're going for a Twilight
No,
Well,
Zone.
no, that's
it
what I'm
was
saying.
just
Like
a-
maybe it's just like they got inspired and it just kind of had that vibe, like just an introduction and just the way he was just speaking, and it kind of just reminded me of Rod Sterling.
It's just like a monologue in the beginning.
Yeah,
right? And then
yeah,
talk about
kind
the
of.
story.
It's not necessarily the same. That's what I'm saying. Maybe it's just inspired. They just got the
maybe.
idea, just doing their version of it, and
Yeah.
It had that vibe. That's what I noticed.
And that's the only episode that they really do that in. There's another. I mean,
Oh,
Watch
okay.
Who kind
Never
of
mind.
does a couple of those.
I thought they'd do it every episode. That'd be cool.
In
No.
the third episode, I think with the okay, so I stopped middle into the third episode. I didn't finish watching the.
You didn't even finish watching the third
I
episode?
I was working at the time still. So yeah. Sorry if you any of my
Sorry.
employees looking at me.
Sorry.
Like
You don't need to
so you're
fucking
watching What If?
apologize.
Nah, not really.
You were like, I mean, you get a
TV
lunch break
show.
also.
I know, bro, but still.
Damn.
Sometimes.
Hard no.
But no.
You lose.
So you got to the point where is it
Go fuck yourself, you
Yeah.
silly fucking butt crust.
is that a fucking letter
What's
Kenny?
that from?
Yeah, that's from the
okay.
Letterkenny episode. I forgot I put those
Bud.
on here.
No, but did you get to the part where at least like it was a Cara Dune that makes her appearance in the first episode
What? Cara Dune?
from the Mandalorian?
No.
Kind of looks like
Fuck
her.
outta here.
Kind of looks like her. No.
That's what I remember.
You mean Peggy Carter?
Peggy Carter, yeah,
Yeah.
swole up and it looks like
Swolled up.
look like Mando's.
Mando's crush.
Yeah.
She ain't gonna be in nothing anymore.
Yeah. I got
You didn't bring her ass back, if you ask me. But whatever.
the farthest I got was when I don't know her name. The one opposite Steve Rogers, right?
Yeah, Steve Rogers. Yeah.
Yeah, the female that goes and takes his place.
Mm-hmm.
She starts, proving to, whoever the agency or whatever that, like, I'm not, don't be the illusion of being a woman. Just forget that. I have more to offer.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can do this.
Well, that's
so
all-
but it was just the introduction, her just proving, and then she got I think it was a Tesseract on the desk,
Right,
right? Is that what
right.
it was?
Yeah.
So right around there, that's where I stopped.
Well, just to talk about the first episode. Are you telling me that all it took was for her to, I guess, she just walked away from Steve Rogers going?
Oh no! So in the movie, if you watch the differences in the movie,
Yeah,
the
I
choice
can.
that was made was her choice to stay on the floor,
Right.
and therefore everybody stayed on the floor with her.
Oh, with her
because
she
in
left.
in the movie they go upstairs.
Yeah, you're right.
And it
You're
takes
wrong.
longer
Yeah.
for him to get down. He doesn't have the opportunity.
but that's all it
to-
took, which is for her to like, I'm
What,
leaving.
what about the
Right.
guy?
Well, no, she said I'm going to stay here instead of going upstairs.
Okay, so she said that's what it was. Okay, she stayed there.
Yeah, yeah. So then they all stayed on the floor, and he had an opportunity to set that bomb off
Right.
a little earlier.
Oh, so
that
okay,
makes
so in the movie, it's been a while since I've seen it. Is
A
that
lot of it is almost shot for shot.
Oh, okay. So does that happen? Does that guy actually do?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, he has, but but like you said, she's closer.
Yeah,
So
but-
she has an opportunity, like you said.
No,
or
he does that in. So okay, the difference is that he doesn't have an opportunity to do that until after Steve is transformed.
Yeah.
Oh,
transformed, yeah.
so what changes her staying there? and-
The change was instead of them going upstairs, they
Right,
stayed
correct.
on the floor.
I know, but why? Because of that, was he
Because
allowed?
obviously a
to,
lot of more people were going to be congregating around each other,
Which
We're
is
gonna
what
set the
he
bomb
wanted. And
off.
he saw an
okay, so
oppor-
that's
Mass
what he
destruction,
wanted.
yeah.
Okay, okay, I get you.
He
I
wanted
get you.
the distraction to be able to grab the super soldier serum.
Okay. Oh, understand.
That was the whole point of
Understood,
that.
That was a good one though. It's a little quirky on some of the episodes, or some of the dialogues kind of, especially the one with T'Challa. And
Yeah, I wasn't.
As
A lot of
Star-Lord.
people thought that was a really, really good episode, and
It
I
was.
have
It
to.
was good.
I didn't think it was
You
that
like it?
great. That was probably my least.
I like the
favorite
fact that he
episode.
became a part of the collection. That was kind of sexy. You get a little bit more Howard
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Duck. Sorry, we're going to episode 2
okay.
here.
Yeah, no, I was going to say, can you briefly
So,
2, 3,
all right.
and 4? What is the
Let's-
synopsis
yeah.
for
well,
each episode?
All right, so we'll do. We'll break it down. Like, are we done talking? We'll come back to it. But
Yeah.
episode 2. Episode 2 is what if T'Challa was picked up by Yondu and the Ravagers instead of Peter Quill. So that episode plays out as like. He's obviously a much different person than Peter Quill. So the episode plays out where like the Ravagers go straight, like they're good guys. Everybody knows who Star-Lord is.
And
Hold on.
Go ahead,
I'll get there.
that's pretty. It was
So
pretty funny.
the one person like that they convince to go straight and who becomes a Ravager is
Thanos.
yeah. So Thanos.
Really?
It's hilarious.
No
man.
more Target
But
shirts?
they reference some of the shit.
They reference it.
The
He's like,
shirts?
No, not the shirts.
so they reference like, oh, you were gonna do the snap and kill half the population, and T'Challa's like, oh, sometimes all it takes is a good conversation and a, you know what I mean? And he's like, he convinced me that I was
Dick-sucking.
wrong. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
exactly.
And so he became a Ravager.
And then they're talking. They're at a party, and then he's talking to some guests at this party, and he's still talking about the fucking snap. You
Yeah,
know?
they're like,
wait, who is
Thanos?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a
My man.
lighthearted Thanos. It's-
yeah,
That's
yeah.
hilarious.
It's
I would
funny.
actually like to see that.
Yeah, that's the best part of the episode, and he kicks some ass.
Does he
episode,
does
too.
he have hold a drink with the pinky up? Maybe. No, that lighthearted. Okay, all right, a little too far.
Yeah, that's
far.
that's a little too far.
Yeah.
But I still think that was a great episode because it did bring a little. He gets part of the collection by the collector. They throw him in a little box, but during that time, Howard the Duck comes out. He's a fucking alky.
Oh, yeah.
He's
Yeah.
like drinking a martini inside the box. He goes out, goes to the bar, gets. I'm thirsty. Hold on, he gets some more alcohol in him. But I thought it was well done.
I thought it was a well done episode. I just it was just a little much. I don't know. I thought that they really laid it on thick. You know what I mean? Just of how awesome of a person T'Challa was. You know what I mean? Just to kind of make what's it called? Make a better tribute to Chadwick Boseman, which I'm not opposed to. That's not what
Right,
I'm saying.
no.
All I'm saying is it was a little like.
You could tell that it was kind of
It was-
for that.
Yeah,
the
yeah, for
tribute.
sure.
Yeah, I can see that. Then episode 3,
Yeah, then episode 3 is that's the one that's
Avengers are.
oh yeah, that's the one with what if we lose all the Earth's mightiest heroes. And that was the one it's like, man, fucking Hank Pym managed to do in one episode what like all these motherfuckers been trying to do for 21 movies.
Yeah, 21 movies. Yeah.
So like it starts off with like it starts off with have you ever seen the one shot? They did a one shot called Nick Fury's Big Week or something like that.
I've heard of it. No.
So basically, like the Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 2, and Thor all take place in the same week. And that's like Fury's Big Week, whatever. You know what I mean? So it starts off in Iron Man 2 with Tony in the donut shop. You know what I mean? And basically, like Tony, like Natasha gives him the injection in the neck, but it kills him.
Right.
And then then it moves over to like to Thor's hammer when he's going to go pick up the hammer, and Hawkeye shoots him, kills him.
Doesn't kill him, but I mean,
No, he kills him with the arrow.
But it wasn't Hawkeye that shot him.
No, yeah, but
Okay.
no, it
Okay.
was, but he's not the
Okay.
one that caused it.
Yeah, he's not the one. Yeah.
So like they're like, who is doing this? So Natasha gets out of like custody or whatever, and is like, they're going around doing their thing, and then how does Hawkeye die?
He was in the prison cell.
Oh,
and
that's right.
They found him,
and they
dead.
just found him dead.
Damn.
And then it goes to the Incredible Hulk when he's on like in the Edward Norton movie when he's at the college campus on that sky bridge or whatever, and like he gets shot. And like he turns into the Hulk or whatever, and and then he just explodes.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, and then
So let me. I mean, interrupt. I don't know if you're gonna maybe arrive at a point. Like, what's going on with the?
so they don't ever get they don't tell you until the very end, and what you find out is that at some point Nick Fury had recruited Hope Van Dyne, which is Hank Pym's daughter, and the Wasp from Ant-Man and the Wasp, and so she had died on a mission. And it was Hank Pym going around as like actually he was in the Yellow
Whoa.
Jacket suit, so he was going around and killing everybody in the Yellow Jacket suit.
Damn. Even Hulk.
Yeah, he killed all the Avengers.
Wow.
Now I didn't finish watching that episode, but I mean, was the ending just the outcome was just the event? There's no Avengers are dead, and
I think so. Yeah, that's. I mean, they don't ever like do like
past
a
that.
resolve
Yeah,
on
okay.
that. You know what I mean?
interesting. That's sexy.
So yeah, I mean that was it was pretty interesting. Like like all the people on Reddit were like, "Fucking Hank Pym's the new Thanos, coming in and wrecking shop on the Avengers." So.
Yeah.
Speaking about wrecking shop,
Oh yeah,
talk a little
Thanos.
bit about our
you're still on the seltzers, huh?
still on the fizzy pants.
Nice.
I'm trying to get a good shot.
Yeah.
What am I drinking?
Eureka
Grapefruit.
Heights.
This is the last one. Though,
I gave
so.
all the drink
All about
tickets
the wow
to one
factor.
person, by the way.
Who, man?
Who, Raph?
No.
I'm sure he sold them if he did.
He would.
Fucker.
But yeah,
I got
did-
20
did-
bucks and a pack of cigarettes for all them
Yeah.
drink tickets.
Oh man, yeah.
Oh man.
Yep.
But
yeah,
okay,
free.
so episode 4, I didn't get to watch it, obviously. But
was that?
What
What was
was
it
it about?
Episode 4 was Doctor Strange Supreme.
Oh, right. That's
so
right, that's right.
it's basically like the what if question in this episode is, what if instead of Stephen Strange losing his hands, he lost his heart?
right? Yeah.
But so basically, and it postulates the question: if what would you do if you had the ability to change an event in the past? And so basically, what happens is on the night that Strange, like, his hands are decimated, what really happens is Christine dies in that car wreck. And Christine is his nurse girlfriend or whatever. So
So that's how he loses his heart.
right. And so he pursues the mystic arts to try to bring her back. And like once he gets the Eye of Agamotto and shit like that, like he starts trying to find ways to bring her back. And every time he tries to save her life past that night, it doesn't work. She ends up dying somehow. And so
This is like that Tom Cruise movie.
the ancient one says like this is what's called like a zero event. Like this there's no, you cannot prevent this from happening. Like this has, and my question right off the bat was, I was like, this isn't canon, but I mean think
Yeah, go
about
ahead,
it. Like
okay, I'm
if
waiting for
that's something that can't happen, I mean, in the original Doctor Strange movie that didn't happen,
Oh.
right? I mean,
Oh, there you go.
you know what I mean? So like,
So you telling me, like, what if I just take my hands instead of her and go back to the original format? It won't be interesting then. There'll be no what if then.
I know,
It'll be just Doctor Strange.
I know, and that's I think that's the whole that's the whole point of it, right? It's they
Thinking outside the box.
yeah. I mean, I think it's just I don't know. It was one of those things like I was really. That's what I don't know. It's one of those, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be canon or not. I've heard that it's not, but then I've heard some people say that it is. Like we're exploring the multiverse right now. So
It's very fitting knowing that, Kang was the
Kang.
villain at the end, and now they're doing the what if, and we're questioning
Yeah.
if that's multiverse or.
yeah,
it's
yeah,
very,
exactly.
you know,
Yeah,
It's-
that sounds too messy if you want to even do that. Like I think that's the whole premise of the show. Just go nuts.
Yeah, right.
Hence the name.
No,
What
sure.
if?
What if,
So
yeah.
there's no point trying to fit in and try to be a part of the, like you said, the part of the storyline
Mm-hmm.
or whatever. It just alternate timeline or just what if this happened that yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Like,
And
what
they-
if what if Paul stopped banging on the table? I wonder
Yeah.
what the audio would be like then.
I
a
don't know.
lot better? You can't.
I'm
Really
emphasizing.
We have because we have those now. When he hits the microphone with his hand,
yeah,
that's
it's-
very noticeable. But we can adjust the. We have nice boom arms that are absorb
I
the
bet
shot.
you do.
See, like he's sitting down. He's so short. I had to lower the camera down.
What a fucking dick.
I did.
No,
but like,
he said it best. He's like, is that a joke? It's like, it's not a joke. That's just reality.
It's reality, yeah. There's no what if to that.
yeah, there's
right.
no what if.
It's what is.
Yeah,
It is what it is. Yeah, it's what it is.
It is what it is. So I mean,
Fuck you guys.
what? I mean,
That's fucking hilarious. Yeah, it's great.
I mean, it's just
You
that's
hurt
why
my
Paul's a
feelings. I
little
don't
out of
give a
focus
shit.
because like the
Oh,
camera's set
right,
up for
right.
Give
the
a
camera's
shit.
set up for someone to be standing, and Paul is like, "Fuck you, I'm gonna sit
It's
down."
okay.
Yeah.
He looks better blurred.
Just
Yeah.
just
Just a little
just
bit. He
head.
looks like
That's
one of
fine.
those child predators that what's his name? Chris Hansen comes through.
Oh yeah.
How we call it Chris
Take a seat.
Handsome.
Take a seat.
take a
Like,
seat.
oh shit!
I'm here for
So
booty.
you see over Paul's shoulder over there.
Oh, it's very focused. Space Train's very focused.
Yeah, well, I'm talking
Yeah.
about the Lego Millennium
Frame
Falcon.
of reference.
Oh,
that was
yeah,
supposed to be
yeah,
my
yeah.
face.
You see the Lego Millennium Falcon up there. Edie built
You're
that.
supposed to.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
That's cool. I like that, man.
All right.
That is
I'm
cool.
going to destroy it and make her do it again.
Don't-
She's going to be very
yeah,
mad.
there's no book. Well, I guess you can go online and get the manual.
Yeah, she has them all on her iPad.
That's
I
cool.
downloaded them all to her iPad
That's
so
cool.
that she could have them.
And did it come with the stand?
No,
You have to buy that separately,
I bought
huh?
that from a company called Wicked Brick. They're based out of the UK, and they have
Sponsor,
display stands and shadow boxes and stuff for all like these badass
that's
like.
sexy.
Is it
Lego
a
set.
purpose for it? I mean,
Yeah,
like,
it's
'cause,
it's purposed for that
So
specific
how does
Lego
okay,
build.
yeah.
it grab?
So it's
grapple it?
plexiglass, and they put bricks into the plexiglass so that it actually snaps onto the bottom of the Lego bricks.
Sweet.
So like you can kind of see it on the bottom of the X-wing.
Oh, I
over
see.
Here.
Yeah. I never noticed that X-wing looks sexy too.
I don't know if you can.
You need
see,
to put
can't
that somewhere on display.
Yeah, I mean,
right
you
here
could-
in the middle,
you
like,
could
fuck you guys.
see
Fucking
it
Pez
if
everywhere and
if
shit.
this camera was up
Hogging
on the wall,
space.
you'd be able to see it.
That's cool.
So-
I like the X-wing.
I thought about putting that camera over here and making it my pan camera and just putting like it on my shoulder, like putting a camera on my
Why don't you
shoulder
just-
so that I can just see what I see.
That, or you could just get like a POV camera, handheld POV, like on the face.
Yeah, but how would you do that? Like, I don't know.
yeah,
See, like
I
this
understand.
shot, like you get most of the room, but you don't quite get.
Get my gut. That's not cool.
Yeah, mine too. It's all right.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Nice.
We're good. See, this is the shot
really
that we
nice,
want.
by the way. Like,
No, it's sexy.
it's the first time he's seen it. This is really good,
really?
man. This is awesome. Like fucking pros now.
Oh, you like this?
Yeah,
The,
I'm gonna-
the setup in here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I think
cool.
it came together nicely.
did.
Yeah, it's coming along really
Absolutely.
nice. Is there anything else you're gonna do?
As soon as I figure out like the final camera situation, I'm gonna mount that camera up on the wall. And then
Yeah.
I think that's about it.
Oh, okay.
Jake and I are still trying to finalize lighting. You
Lighting.
can
Oh,
see
okay.
like we're kind of dark still, and you're nice and bright because you have that light right in
Yeah.
your
Right-
face.
right in
And
front of your face, yeah.
We
Yeah.
have a shadow box that we set up, but it's really intrusive into
bulky,
the room.
yeah.
So when we're shooting alone, it's not bad. But I've got a couple other lighting things that we're gonna try out and see. It's just kind of
He
one of
has
those things.
room for everything else except a fucking light box.
No, it's not that I don't have. It's not that I don't have room for it. It's that it's really
man.
obtrusive
It is
into the
obtrusive.
room.
Yeah, you're right.
And if this was a bigger room and we had just like hey, we're just doing this as a backdrop, it'd be one
Yeah.
thing. But we're not. We're trying to do this a little bit differently.
I'm busting your balls.
I know. So
So what is your what if story like in real life? What were you, 'cause your initial bit?
I don't know. I'm just.
Oh, like what if Rob was your dad?
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I was just like an idea just to go riff. You know, you guys come up with your
I-
own. Like,
yeah, no,
Hard no.
no,
yeah.
Hard no.
fuck you,
Oh, no, I like
Bud.
that.
It's fucking embarrassing!
Bud, followed by Bud.
No.
No,
We get you Smirnoff Ice while we're at it.
Mike's Hard,
Coors Light Iced Tea,
Cosmopolitan,
Strawberry Daiquiri,
Eureka
Apple
Heights.
Crantini there, bud.
Eureka
Kiwi
Heights.
Strawberry
Eureka
Bellini,
Heights.
Peach Honey.
Bud.
Eureka Heights.
Bud,
Like Bud and Bad fused together.
bad.
bad.
Anyway,
Anyway.
so I forgot that those Letterkenny ones are on here. We're gonna have to use those.
Nah,
some
no,
more.
you don't. You don't have to do that.
Fucking adorable.
You got like 7 banks reserved for them, or what?
No, just that.
Seven bangs. Yeah.
just 7. You know.
Quit being a c-
it cuts off.
Yeah, because he talked. There's not
You're
really.
Hilarious though.
What
I
the
know. I tried to
fuck?
find a really good one, like where he says it, like where you could extrapolate the audio out of it. It's almost impossible to find because everybody's talking over him all the time.
Throw
There's not one where he's like this is a good one. I think
You're a fucking pathetic cunt.
that's the best one.
Yeah. You finished watching The
Mother's
Boys,
Milk.
right?
Yeah, whatever. I mean, not Mother's Milk. That was what's his name?
That's his friend.
What's his name again?
I forget it. It's been a while.
Butcher.
That's the
That's a butcher.
Yes.
No, but Mother's Milk is that's
Yeah,
his friend.
Yeah. It's
The
the
one-
other, that's
yeah.
the other guy with the family and the
cop.
he used to be a cop.
Or a detective. Oh no, he was a coach, right? A school coach or something
I
like
thought
that.
you said a cop.
cop both,
I
anything, yeah, I don't know.
think
I forget, man.
He's the only one that has a actual wife and kids, I believe. Well, no,
Yeah.
I take that back. Butcher does technically, but
Technically.
well, that's still attached. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. He had a wife.
Yeah, he had a wife.
Ouch, bro. That's
Oh yeah. Whoops.
all right.
What?
So
That's a show. What do you mean? It's not real. Ouch.
Don't take that
Come
reality
on.
away from me.
That's fucking taking it personal. Get the fuck out of here.
anyway, back to my Eureka Heights plug. I was going
Yes.
for like thank you to Eureka Heights for bringing us this podcast. Make sure you patronize their business, 941 West 18th Street in the Heights here in Houston. Tell them we sent you. If you see us out on the street, just say something and we'll give you some free beer tokens so you can go over there and have a few beers and tell them we sent you, and you'll be a lifer. I'm telling you, because they have everything they have there is great.
Absolutely.
So, and we're going to go, we are nearing, this is episode 92, by the way.
Really?
So we
It's
are
up there.
approaching,
Are you sure?
we are
Are you sure
approaching
you're gonna skip a
episode
few of
100.
them?
No,
You did.
you did.
I know, but I don't remember like being like when I left. It was just I thought it was like barely like in the 50s.
No, Mark
Hell
White
no.
was 50.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Yeah,
that far
Mark
back.
White.
Yeah. Remember we were trying to get Rachel Rocks on for our 50th
Oh.
episode.
Hey, in which
Yeah, nice.
still, we're still trying.
You can do it for the 100th, and I'll be here. I'll be here for that.
I sent her a message to try to get her on for the 100th. She hasn't read it yet. So
Okay.
we'll
How long
see.
was this though?
That was like a couple days ago.
Well, hey, be optimistic. You never know.
Still doable. Still possible.
Yeah.
can go- never mind.
Yeah, never mind. Let's get the
that'd be
brain
cool.
back on the path here.
Yeah, it's
so-
not going to be a gangbang if she comes
No, I
on.
wasn't talking
Whoa,
about. I was just
man.
going with like, hey, when she comes on, we'll just hit the Pornhub intro music.
I didn't know that they have intro music.
Yeah, I mean, and like nowadays, like in like fine arts festivals and talent shows at school, their drummers are playing that shit. That's hilarious.
Fucking band. Yeah.
I don't know that I've ever listened to it with the sound on.
Oh, wow.
Damn. That sucks. Let alone you sound like you told me you barely have enough time during the day with no
Like,
sound.
he's in bed watching it. His
Some
wife's right
headphones,
here.
baby.
next to him.
AirPod that
Like,
shit.
AirPods. There you go.
Yeah, something, man.
Nah, and they're all the way on the other side of the house.
Yeah.
I'm
You're
not
a
doing
pro.
that.
It's hilarious though. The fucking
Without the
drum beat,
sound,
yeah.
man, that's
Well, without the sound, I guess you make up your own. I guess.
So-
modes and
guess.
stuff. Sound effects.
So Ryan and I are going to Austin this weekend to go hang out with his dad, and we're gonna go see Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten
Oh,
Rings.
that's right. It comes out it's already out now.
It's already out. It's
what is
supposedly
that?
one of the best
what is that?
Marvel movies that has been
It's
out.
the Asian Marvel movie, man.
How
being
do you
racist.
pronounce it?
Shang-Chi.
Or not Shang-Chi.
It's not Shang-Chi. It's Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi. Okay.
Bruce
I
Lee.
said Shang-Chi, and then I heard Kevin Feige pronounce
Oh,
it,
it's
and then
Shang.
all the Asian guys on the are like, oh yeah, Shang-Chi, and that's how you really pronounce it. I was like, okay, well,
Shang-Chi
Yeah.
it is.
Well, people can't pronounce my fucking
Shang-Chi
last
it
name,
is.
so it's all right. No big deal.
yeah, nobody wants to pronounce your last name.
I know.
But you don't
It's
have-
just
you're not on the silver screen
No, I know.
yet.
But I'm saying like people just like when you fuck up your last name, like it's okay. Not everybody's gonna get it right. You
Hey,
know?
we're
Like,
talking about Shang-Chi. You don't need to bring it back to you.
No, but I'm trying to make a point though that take it personal. Like I was just,
I'm just kidding.
I know,
love you,
I know,
Paul.
I know, you
Sometimes.
don't.
No, you don't.
Sometimes. No, you don't. That's you, Rob.
Oh man.
So what are the ratings or reviews on it so far?
So from what I've heard,
It's a Marvel
so
movie.
far,
It's going to be great.
Well,
Well, that don't mean
so
shit.
okay, the people's whose opinions that I value are people like Kyle. Kyle's a big movie buff, and he's a big he has his opinions on the Marvel movies. He can break down why he gives them certain ratings, which I really enjoy that, and I agree with him for the most
If I
part.
remember
So-
about Kyle, he has like a fucking Marvel encyclopedia in his head.
yeah,
dude.
yeah. So
that guy
like,
knows everything.
and that was the thing is like he said it's easily in his top 10 Marvel movies. So, I mean, I gotta
That's
go
like
with that. And
50%
it's
of how many Marvel movies are there right now?
24.
Okay, so that's almost 50%. So I mean, that's it's. I
okay.
gotta bring it down a little bit more. So it's aight then, right?
Well, way to fucking ruin it.
I'm just saying, like a top 10 out of 24
Man,
doesn't say too much.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever.
interesting.
Top
you
10
know.
out of 100, baby.
Top 10 out of
Yeah.
Man, we're talking.
So this is a man, a hero, and he's been in he's a comic character that's been
He
around
is
for
a
a while.
yeah, he is
I
a
heard
comic
a little bit
character, been
about
in
around
that.
the in the comics he's been around. He's a major player
Right.
in most every comic story. I mean, he's been
Yeah.
in the Avengers, multiple times, and he doesn't really have any powers, but he's just like the greatest martial artist in the world.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
nice.
So was Bruce Lee.
Yeah. So this
Yeah,
is. I
that's
mean,
why I sent him earlier.
and,
Oh,
and
did you?
so
yeah.
one of the things like about Shang-Chi is like in this movie, like they're linking him to the Ten Rings, which is the terrorist organization that kidnaps Iron Man or Tony Stark in the first Iron Man movie. That's the Ten Rings.
Oh, okay.
And the Mandarin is the head of the Ten Rings, and that's Shang-Chi's father is the Mandarin, the real Mandarin, not Ben Kingsley's Mandarin from, you know what I mean,
great.
from fucking
Fucking
Iron Man 2 or
Budweiser.
3.
Three.
Was it Iron Man 3?
Three. It was
Iron Man
three.
3,
Fucking
yeah.
drinking Budweisers.
Trevor Slattery.
Fucking great.
Hey, speaking of Iron Man 1, we didn't even talk about the Hybrid Stomper in the first episode of What If.
Oh yeah,
That was fucking fantastic.
That was one of the best things. Like so, Steve Rogers, even though he can't be Captain America, can be. Howard Stark makes him like his own Iron Man suit, and he becomes like a version of Iron Man with the Tesseract powering the
suit.
Iron Man suit that Howard Stark makes, which is, I mean, that was pretty legit. I thought.
I thought that was fun.
So anyway, I mean, there was a lot of good things in there. Bucky doesn't die in there.
Right.
Bucky doesn't die.
Yeah, Bucky doesn't die. Well, I mean, I guess he technically doesn't die in
I
the
guess
first
you're
one
right,
either,
yeah.
but he doesn't fall off the train. Yeah, so Peggy Carter becomes Captain Carter.
Or Cara Dune, whatever you want.
Whatever. But apparently they're going to do that's a multiversal thing. That's like she's coming back to do like a real life, like a live action, like going to be Captain Carter in some movie.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Captain Carter is a legit superhero
yeah, it was
in the
well,
canon.
I mean, yeah, I think. I mean,
Okay.
we don't know. We still don't know if
Kyle,
What If
where you
is,
at, Kyle?
We still don't know if What If is like actual canon or not.
Well,
you know what I mean?
I guess you're right. But if they're bringing her back in a live action movie, then that means something. They're not going to just throw something that's not canon into the MCU, are they?
I mean, they might. I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. Who knows?
I hit the wrong
with
switcher button and it fucked us all up.
Yeah, I see
If
that.
You saw that?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering what you're doing. The fuck you doing?
all right, no beer for you.
No more baby.
No more heroin,
but not
Rob.
with-
Get loopy. You know how you get loopy on heroin.
Now with Kang being, I guess, introduced,
Droopy.
anything is fucking possible now.
Yeah, I mean they can do whatever they want. That's kind of what I think that was the point of the multiverse. So like the whole deal is like I think that honestly I really feel like Scarlet Witch is going to be the bad guy of Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Like, and I think that they're gonna have to team up to take her down because I've heard that Professor X is going to be in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of
And who's
Madness.
playing Professor
Like,
X?
I think that Patrick Stewart is like they've
back?
heard like coming back as
Nah, I heard it's gonna be somebody else. Like
James McAvoy.
Nah,
They're not going to
nah,
recast it. They're not
going to recast it.
No,
Sure,
like
okay.
I'm pretty sure. Like, I mean, I guess they could, but like the basic thing is like it basically like what the multiverse, what that does is it makes every single, and it's so smart, right? Like it makes every single Marvel movie that was not in the MCU basically in the MCU. It absorbs all of that. Absorbs all the Spider-Man movies, which we'll get to that in a second.
Oh yeah.
It absorbs all that, all the X-Men movies, all the Fantastic Four movies.
That's right. It's Ralph Fiennes.
Ray,
or
that's Ray. His name is pronounced Ray.
Okay.
Ray Fiennes, the
Fiennes,
guy that
okay.
played Voldemort.
Yeah, and also in The English Patient.
Yeah, but we know him as Voldemort.
No, or Gandhi.
No, he was not Gandhi.
Yeah, he
that was
was.
Ben Kingsley.
Ben Kingsley. You're right. That is Gandhi. You're right. I'm way off. Yeah. English Patient, though. I was right.
Yeah, you were right
Okay,
on the
okay,
English
okay.
Patient.
Half
So-
a point right there.
Paul's super engaged. I'm so glad we run him on.
No, hold on.
So,
I'm just gonna leave the
Spider-Man.
shot. I'm gonna leave the shot on Paul.
Yeah,
He doesn't
just-
even know that it's just
yeah.
on him. And we're
Oh yeah,
making
yeah,
fun of
yeah.
him. Maybe
Man,
I should.
how is he in mid 30s and not have a receding hairline?
What?
Fuck you.
It's that Mexican, that little bit of Italian Mexican blood that he's got. Man.
Yeah, I
That
think
gives
it's
him
from
that
my mom.
that olive skin, like it makes
Oh,
him
now
look
he's engaged.
Mexican.
No. We talked about it.
I'm done.
I'm sorry.
You fucking
Again, I
prick.
love you sometimes.
Yeah, I know. Cocksucker.
But Spider-Man movies.
Did you watch the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer?
I
The teaser?
watched. I did. It starts off with him on the roof, right? With him and
Yeah.
MJ. Yeah, I did see that one.
So me and Ryan had a lot of talk about this. So it's almost like Doctor Strange is like he's so arrogant, like something's going on with him. Like it seems like it's either not Doctor Strange or I don't know, something's weird. Like he's fucking up because like the whole, like maybe he cast a spell and like the whole bottom floor of the Sanctum Sanctorum is all snow and like he just. Oh yeah, we can go cast a spell and make everybody forget that you're Peter Parker or whatever.
Right.
So and then like he fucks it up and like they end up getting sucked into the multiverse split or whatever happens.
But who's the one that says like you can't do that? That's just,
Wong is
Wong,
saying,
that's right. It's saying
yeah,
you can't-
so Wong is leaving and he's supposed to be in Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings and the trailer for that shows him in that cage fighting Abomination.
Okay.
From the Incredible Hulk movie.
Oh wow.
Tim Roth's character, and Tim Roth
wow.
is coming back as Abomination. So he said that storyline will continue. So that'll be interesting. But basically, like, where was I going with? Oh yeah, the Spider-Man thing.
Yeah.
So the Spider-Verse.
Because everybody knows, I guess, because of the trailer, everybody knows that he's Peter Parker.
Yeah, everybody knows
Spider-Man
that he's
is
Peter
Peter
Parker.
Parker. So
Well,
that
I mean that came out at the end of Spider-Man Far From Home.
Right.
Mysterio. So basically, like,
But he doesn't want that. No, I mean,
he doesn't want everybody to know. So what it looks like to me is like they're introducing. This was a great way for them to do it, by the way. This is super creative for them to introduce the Sinister Six. So I think they showed 5 villains in the trailer.
Well, okay, so Sinister Six originally would be Doc Ock.
You're gonna go original Sinister Six?
Is that what they're doing or no?
No, they're not doing the
okay.
original Sinister Six.
Okay.
But the
Would be
original Sinister Six was
Doc Ock.
Electro, Scorpion, Vulture,
Sandman.
Doc Ock, Sandman maybe, and then
Okay.
somebody else. I forget who.
But they have the Green Goblin in this one.
yeah,
right
so
now.
we know for sure we saw the Pumpkin Bomb, so we know it's Green Goblin.
Right.
We saw, like, we're pretty
But
sure
Doc
we
Ock's
saw
there too.
Yeah, we saw Doc Ock for sure. Alfred Molina
Yeah,
back.
he's back at it.
We're gonna
That
fuck
was
him.
that was fucking good.
Yeah.
When he comes out, I was like, ooh, that's a good one. But apparently Jamie Foxx is back as Electro.
Electro?
And
Andrew Garfield is not.
we think we saw the Lizard,
Right.
and Sandman for sure. You can see like the big sandstorm blowing. So those 5 for sure. But who's going to be the 6th? The rumor is that it's either going to be Scorpion or Vulture. We've already seen Vulture, obviously, in Michael Keaton. We saw Scorpion in the post-credit scene of that. But there's also rumors that you're going to get Venom as the 6th. But I think that's
I was gonna bring him up. I was like, is there any news for like the new one? Like
for Venom.
Yeah.
Oh, with Carnage?
Yeah.
No, I mean,
No.
Is that not
not
gonna
really.
happen?
No, it's gonna happen. No,
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah.
movie's happening. It's just there's no new trailer or anything dropping.
Yeah, no, did you? I mean, there was
That'd be a solo movie for Carnage.
It's
Would be
funny.
great.
It's funny
It's
that
not
they're
gonna
doing
happen.
this.
You know they're going to kill him off.
Marvel knows exactly what they're doing because right now, because I recently just got back into comic books. I stopped for years, like 5
What?
years. Yeah,
Really?
Like got back to buying.
Oh, okay.
And started reading the current issues and collecting again. But now they have the Sinister War out, and it's just like right now it's issue 4 of the Sinister War, and then they drop in the Sinister Six. It's just hilarious how everything just ties in to the present day, and movie and comics are going hand in hand.
Yeah, and you
It
know,
kind of pisses me off a little bit, but
Really?
it is what
yeah,
it is.
because
Really?
there's some of those.
Well, why does it piss you off?
Because it's a money. That tells me it's all about the fucking money.
Oh, okay.
Like, okay, I get it.
It's
Well,
just-
what the fuck else would
I
it be
know,
about?
man. I know. I
It's
know.
about money
but I
over
want
substance, basically.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
And right
That's
now, the
typical
substance
fucking
in the Sinister
Hollywood or
War is
whatever.
whatever.
Elites.
But, yeah, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
I'll still
I-
buy them now. And read 'em.
Man, I would. Man, I would. I'm telling you, I want.
What are you telling
to
us, Paul?
do? I want to write
Mm-hmm.
fucking a script for Mojo, and I want to play him so bad.
Oh yeah, Mojo.
I want
Well,
to
isn't there
so
like
bad.
where's Modoc at?
MODOK was on. That's a Hulu show.
The Hulu show. Okay.
And it's non-canon. I mean,
Wait,
obviously.
there's
Okay.
there's Mojos in there or what?
no,
Or
MODOK is
MODOK?
Yeah, yeah.
MODOK.
Mojo
okay.
Modoc. Same.
Well, no, I mean, because I just I have ideas. Every now and then, like I try to because I've watched some of the cartoons from the back, on YouTube, just
Yeah.
clips from the X-Men, in the 90s, and just I'm just curious, like the voice that's provided. And I just like to mess around with it. I have
Right.
ideas
Right.
All right,
for
well,
his voice.
let's hear your MODOK.
No,
your
it's
voice.
Mojo. Yeah,
I know who-
No, not right now. No, of course not. No,
No,
hell no.
I got. I'm not ready yet.
No, man.
No,
No.
No, shit,
Hell no.
hell no.
I wouldn't even
man.
get your ass kicked for something like that.
Yeah,
Get your ass kicked.
yeah. But no, the concept,
Yeah.
it would be, it'd be comedy, but I don't know if dark, but I just the vision I have for it, it's fucking hilarious, and just based on what I read, and I want to
you're
do a
not
little more
selling me
research
on
it.
this.
Give me time, man. Like I just. Hey, let me ask you this then. Who else is wanting to make the fucking movie to begin with? All right, who else is wanting
I don't
to
think
do
there's
that?
anybody lining up.
Exactly, nobody
Unless
is. But
they're-
I'm willing to be the
unless
guy
they are
to
lining
bring it
up
to
and they're
life.
like, eh.
Yeah, that's cool,
no,
but do you
no,
have like a couple $1 million to throw at it?
No,
No,
you don't
man,
necessarily.
you don't need to
You
do
have
that.
a great
Like,
idea pitch,
there
and
is-
they'll buy you,
yeah,
baby.
no, okay. Well, it's either that or you can do something, like, very minimal if I was to do it on my own. But I would, I would just, if that's the case, like if I really wanted to do it, just
Right.
get a script.
Yeah.
And just
have you
just
seen
see,
Freddy Got Fingered? The guy had a script.
See, the thing I would
I have
do.
not
See,
seen that movie.
here's what I would do. I would at least do like my own like short film of it, like just to see, like just to throw it out there, see what happens, just to see what the reception would be, how
Yeah.
would it be received, and just like base off that and just go from there, like and just see like if I don't know, and just make a script, write a script,
Yeah.
and just go from there. And just the ideas I have for that fucking fat motherfucker, man. It's chaotic, man. It's fucking great.
So Mojo, remind me, Mojo, he's like a Job of the Hut.
Oh, here
Yeah, the
we
Mojo
go.
verse.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rob's like, God damn it.
Like he's
Steer this-
Mojo from what I remember, like he's a producer
episode's
in his
going
own
off.
world.
He's got a TV
He's
show.
yeah, he's like he runs like
Oh,
like
I got you,
Well,
I got
he
you.
runs like TV shows and stuff like that. He's a producer.
Yeah.
He makes them, and that's all he
Oh,
does.
got you.
And he's fucking just
Oh, okay,
stupid,
okay,
man.
okay.
But it's hilarious.
So he's not
though.
a monster. He's like more like a kingpin fucking
Yeah,
guy.
yeah. He's grotesque. Like it's funny. Like when they were coming up with a how like a composite or what he would look like, and as far as inspiration for the writers or not the writers, what the writers are telling the artists, like what do you want him to look like? So they told him completely repulsive, disgusting, and vile.
Have you
because
seen Blade?
He's supposed to be.
Have you seen Blade?
Yes.
You know the first Blade movie? So the big fat vampire?
I'll finish this.
You know the big fat nasty vampire at the takes care of the
It's been a long-
archives?
Yeah.
That's basically Mojo.
Oh, I've read
Yeah, you
Mojo,
can say,
okay.
yeah. But
Okay.
but he's a composite of like around the time like people just dealing with like producers and like investors at the time when in Hollywood that could give a fuck about your product, and it's all about money, like you said earlier.
Yeah.
It's just not about substance. So Mojo is a composite of all those fucking people combined.
Mojo Jojo?
Yeah, Mojo Jojo, yeah, Mojo the movie, yeah.
So it's like
um,
what's a character from Spawn?
Yeah, I was watching the other day.
the clown?
The
Clown, yeah,
Violator.
yeah,
The
the Violator,
Violator.
No, the clown. The Violator is what he turns into.
Okay,
but
well, technically,
clown is his
I
John Leguizamo's
John
character.
Leguizamo.
I thought
It's
he was
hilarious.
okay. It's his alter ego then.
There you go. There you go. Throw some shrooms at him.
Yeah. Maybe make him feel better. Yeah. Oh man.
Oh, okay. So this went off the fucking plateau.
No, it's good. It's good. It's
back
a
to-
good-
Sure it
So,
is.
like the Spider-Man
There
No
we go.
Way Home trailer, it opens up a lot of stuff. So we'll kind of see where things go with Shang-Chi. But like, we got a really good trailer for Eternals. Did you watch the Eternals
I
trailer?
did not know.
Man, there's so much good stuff.
Before you
coming out
continue
from
on,
Marvel.
but for Spider-Man, there's no confirmation for Toby and Andrew Garfield,
None.
right?
No confirmation from either one of them that
Michael
they're
Keaton?
actually none.
None. Wow.
So-
well, not even Molina or what's his name?
No, Alfred Molina was confirmed, and Jamie Foxx is confirmed.
And then what fucking platoon guy? Defoe. William Defoe.
They haven't confirmed Willem Dafoe either.
But they
Onion
saw the
bagel.
pumpkin bomb.
Doesn't matter. There was
I guess
another
you're right. No,
movie.
you're right.
there-
Pumpkin bomb?
Or
Alfred-
it could be fucking Hobgoblin.
It could be Hobgoblin, but why would you have Hobgoblin without
Wait.
Green Goblin first?
Who's?
Well, he had Green Goblin already.
Hobgoblin Green.
It will be Harry Osborn.
Gold
Oh,
jacket,
Harry.
green jacket. Who gives a shit?
Well, no, Hobgoblin's not Harry Osborn. He
It
was,
is
Yeah.
Harry
but
Osborn.
he
I
was
thought
Green
he was
Goblin.
in Spider-Man 2.
But no, he
wasn't
was
Ho-
Green Goblin and Hobgoblin,
He was
right?
both.
I don't remember the
think he-
Andrew Garfield movies. I don't remember.
No, I'm talking about
no,
in
Toby.
canon comics in general.
Oh,
Harry Osborn in general. I thought he played both.
Really?
Maybe I could be completely
I
wrong.
don't remember.
Really?
I probably really
I
with the B.
But yeah, I'm fucking drunk. Yeah.
Thank you, Eureka Heights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One beer.
yeah, one,
Two.
one
Oh,
beer
2
deep.
beers. Yeah.
Yeah,
Two.
yeah.
It's been a while. Thank you. Cheers. Yeah.
Fuck you guys.
I told
about
him
me?
we need to have fuck yourself.
Air,
Yeah.
air
All
cheers.
right.
You,
I will.
me and Jake
Gladly,
were like, "Hey,
all
we
over this
podcasting
place.
this week," and then Paul was like, "I want a podcast."
Well, he
We're like,
asked
you
me.
fucking quit.
I did ask him. I did
Fuck
ask him.
you. He asked me.
Fucking quitter.
I know.
Well, he's like in
Give
and
a
out.
shit.
It's not really quitting. He was taking a little hiatus.
Just
Like Kevin Kline, in and
this
out?
floating bit.
That's a
Yeah.
great
Oh,
movie.
I
I liked
saw
it.
that movie recently.
Well, when he's
That's a
gay,
good
right?
movie,
Like, he's like,
yeah.
I'm fucking gay. Wow.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
that's a good movie.
good
man.
movie.
I thought that he's not gay though, but like the student says he's gay, and he's like, "What the fuck?"
It
am
was
I
they
gay?"
forced
They
it.
forced it, but
They
no, but then he
forced it.
realized that he became gay.
He became because of the forcing,
Well, maybe he-
because of the conditioning.
that movie-
they
the
cornered him
conditioning.
and they conditioned him so much. You know what? I guess I am gay,
Can
but
that
truth
movie
is
be made
probably
today?
wasn't.
Probably, actually, that would probably fly a lot. They'd be like, "Oh, everybody's gay," so
Yeah.
That's true. You look a little red when you said that. Like, you pissed off.
Don't be. Not at all.
I love it.
that's the drinks. It's nothing but the drinks.
Oh,
it's
blame it on-
those cool white lights in our face.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure.
Cool white lights.
Cool white.
Oh man.
We do need another light, like right
Just in our
here.
face. You can
Yeah.
still see some shadows.
Well, you can see how dark
we are,
compared
yeah.
to Paul.
And
yeah.
how
Yeah.
brown I am. All right.
Yeah, pretty brown there, baby.
Yeah, whatever. Fuck you. Want to fight about it?
Yeah, sure.
So yeah, going. You said the Internals.
Eternals.
Eternals. Excuse me.
Yeah,
Shut
the
up.
Eternals trailer was really good. So it introduces the Celestials, a lot of the Celestials. So that's going to be super interesting. I'm kind of curious about where that's going to go because they said, obviously, like in the trailer, they talk about like they aren't supposed to be involved unless deviants are involved. But in the comic book canon, Thanos is technically a hybrid eternal immortal deviant. Like he has the deviant gene, but he's not like fully a deviant. So like why, I guess maybe that's like a gray area for them. They're not going to intervene when Thanos, but I guess there was something that was released when Hulk did his snap and brought everybody back. Like that released enough energy to do something. I'm not sure exactly what, but yeah, it's interesting. I'm super curious to see how that's going to go.
Very interesting. I don't know anything about it.
I don't know anything about the Eternals. I'm not going to lie. Like that's not one of the comic books that I ever read. That was kind of, there's a lot of storylines to keep up with if you're reading comics and stuff. And we really want to do a comic book episode and get Ryan on. Ryan has gotten really deep into collecting comic books. He's got some really, really expensive books he was showing me the other day. Like he's got.
Well, yes, Batman. I think
Fuck
he had
you,
Batman
Ryan.
232. I know. Fuck you, Ryan.
Ryan.
He's got.
That's like
Fucking
that's my
voice.
grail. So I was able to get that.
He's got the first
Sexy
appearance of
Ryan.
Galactus.
Does it really?
Yeah, like first appearance of Galactus and Silver Surfer. It's not in great condition, but it's still a $2,500 comic book.
Yeah, those comics are going crazy.
Yeah,
Unless you're very proud of
I still
yourself.
got that Darth Vader one up there. I heard you wanted to steal back from me.
Oh no!
Still back,
I was
you
just
say.
looking at the Darth. I mean, they're coming out like with some prices. I'm like, oh, it's increasing for whatever reason. But the one, when it's crazy because I buy the comics and out of nowhere they just skyrocket out of nowhere. Like issue 3 of that same series, it introduces Dr. Alfra. I don't know if you know anything.
Grand Moff.
No,
Tarkin?
not Grand Moff Tarkin. She has her own new comics line, but it introduced a new character, and she created her own new comic line. That issue skyrocketed like fucking to $80-$90, and if you get it graded, it's like a couple $100. And it's crazy how it's just because this comic that I was just reading the storyline introduces a new character, and if you hold it in your box for a couple years, they introduce a new series off this character. And this fucking skyrockets.
Well, that's the point of holding on to
Yeah.
stuff. You know what I mean? Like they're gonna release like a new series of Pez.
I bet they will.
All of these things are gonna be worth a ton of money one day.
Yeah.
Yep,
I'm gonna swipe a few before I leave.
gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. You're right.
happen.
It is gonna happen. I am
Like
gonna
for instance,
swipe
like
'em.
Ultimate Fallout. It was like a 6-issue series, and it's just a new story arc. If you collected Ultimate Fallout number 4, it introduced Miles Morales, but it's a fucking 6-issue mini series. I think it's 6 issue or 8, whatever. But if you collect all of them and you somehow wanted to read the story and you collected Ultimate Fallout number 4 and you get it graded, that $4 book is now like $1,100, $1,200.
Whoa.
Really?
Yeah, it's fucking insane. Well, it's the first appearance of Miles Morales,
Yeah, so-
and now he's gonna have his own fucking movie.
Oh
and
yeah,
all
for
that
sure.
shit, you know?
And Ryan, I don't want to get into this
So-
because
Okay, that's something with Ryan.
This is something with Ryan about comic grading and stuff like that. And I was gonna have him bring some stuff on so that we could, kind of
sexy.
show it on the live stream. Well, I mean, if he wants to do it, because I mean that's kind of like showing people what you got. Like,
Oh, you're away? You're out of town?
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, his wife is going to be home with their big ass dog and a shotgun. Still in the house, so.
Nice.
But
I don't think anybody's gonna want fucking comics. I
don't
want
know.
the jewelry,
So
baby.
Here's the thing. It's like one of our other buddies, Josh, that I wanted to bring on and have both of them talk about comics. Those guys both do comics, and Josh like made his own business out of doing it, and he buys like in bulk.
He's the reason why.
He buys in bulk and like doesn't pay taxes, and then he goes through and like out of there he'll find like one or two to get graded, and they'll be $500 or $600
People don't know what
comics.
they have, yeah.
And then he buys brand new in bulk. Like he'll buy 300 comics at a time and go through every single one of them and figure out which ones are worth money. Have them send them out to get graded, and then he'll sell them, and then he'll sell all the rest of them as grab bag stuff and make triple his money and keep the ones that he wants to keep.
And that not really pisses me. I get it. It's a fucking business. But, you have people that take pictures of their 10 key issues on the table, and you have your Amazing Spider-Man 300, your Detective Comics 232, and they're key issues. And, like, guess what, guys? In the description, I have hundreds of comics. There's a possibility you get one of these keys. What we did
You're
is
not getting one of those fucking keys.
you get
Oh.
$25 for 10 books. It's a
wait.
possibility. It's
So you
random.
say
Select
like,
at random.
I'm just grabbing
a
for the
grab bag.
pile. Oh, you did. Oh, but
And you're not getting a fucking key, man.
This fucking guy used to buy vape carts. Sidetrack, real quick.
Vape carts?
Get this shit. I'd go, and this fucking guy would tell me. I was like, yeah, I want this strain. Okay. Oh. Well, like if you want
Are you
this
talking
one
about
particular,
marijuana?
Yeah.
if you want this particular strain, then you have to buy 5 minimum. Like what? He's like, sorry, man. Like I'm just gonna randomly grab for the pile. Hopefully, you get what you want. What the fuck?
Well, then
kinda,
why
what
you
kinda
continue business with that
well,
guy?
Exactly. I didn't. I stopped after that. It's like, fuck you.
No, but I mean,
End
it's
of story.
it's a
Sorry.
smart business. You know?
I'm sorry. This triggered.
No,
that.
you're right. It's a smart business with your
Hashtag
friend.
triggered.
Yeah, big time.
You know,
Cocksucker.
you buy bulk. You put them in bundles of 10, $25 a bundle.
Weren't you doing that? for
I
a while?
did that. I did that. I did that. And that's
Wait,
when I got out of the comic game. And
So you turn your back on him.
I
That's
did.
why you did it.
No, but
is that why you
but
did the
see,
grab bag?
listen.
Because you sound like you were
But
so
I
against
did
it.
throw some keys in there though. Man. I
Okay.
wasn't going to be
Oh,
unfaithful to it.
Okay, so you guaranteed.
I didn't guarantee. I guarantee you're going to get at least $25 worth of comics.
Okay.
And every now and then you'll get a key. And you know what's fucked up on my end? Because I was getting rid of a lot of my shit. I did throw a 361 Amazing Spider-Man, which is the first appearance of fucking Carnage. At
Yeah.
the time, it was only a $50 book. Now it's a $500 book because of Carnage.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
But I had a
yeah.
couple of copies of that. I gave one away.
Well,
just so I
look at
can
his,
throw
like,
it in my
maybe some
reviews, in
guy-
my eBay review. Like, hey, he's legit. I got a fucking 361.
Well, there you go.
But
And
still,
you probably help
know?
the guy out. Maybe just maybe the guy needs money and he needs to
But that's
sell it.
me.
And you're helping him out.
I guarantee you, 80% of the fucking sellers
Yeah.
that are doing that are
Yeah.
not. And this is something we need to talk about on the episode of comic books.
But
Yeah,
either
we'll-
way,
we'll save this.
that is good because that you just stand against whoops. Let's knock that off.
Fucking Christ! This is why you're not on the podcast anymore.
I'm sorry. I'm like my hands.
He almost took out
I like
this
making
camera.
gestures
I just want to let you know.
emphasize what I'm
his
fucking
hand
talking about.
almost took
He
out
was like,
this camera.
whoops.
He was like, oh, like that, and like it would have taken out this camera right here. Anyway.
All I was saying was, just
Yeah.
at least
And on
you
that
that's how
note-
you stand
and on
on the, you stand out. We're done.
And on that
We're
note,
done.
we have reached time. So
We're flying.
yeah,
Okay.
we were
Was it
fine.
an hour? What does it say?
Yeah, we're a little over. I mean that's
Does that
not
say?
that's
It's
not
not
correct
right?
because we were running for a little bit, but
Liar.
we're pretty close to an hour. So we'll call that an evening, and we'll let Paul's dying for a cigarette. So
How'd you know?
I'm down for a beer, actually.
yeah, I'd be
For
down for another beer. So and on that note, we will
gaff.
catch you on the next one. I'm Rob.
I'm Jake.
I am fucking Paul.
fucking.
You're the only one that's fucking Paul. We
Somebody's
will catch
gotta
you
do
guys
it.
on the next
Please
one.
don't. Please don't.
Cypress Key.
God damn it. I
That
gotta bring
sounds
this shit
awesome.
up again.
It sounds good right now.
It does, huh?
In your headphones?
Yeah.
Because it sounds like shit to everybody.
I know. It's so awesome. I forget I wrote this.
It's like this song to me is like one of the most overplayed. It's like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air theme song, but like only like a 1/32 that's good.
Fuck you. I mean, thank you.
I think
I'll take it.
I think
130 seconds better than none.
I think you dropped the tempo to space it out to whereas you don't hear the next fucking note. So hit the record button. It's done.
Well, too late.
This reminds me of when at the end of Incredible Hulk with Bruce Banner.
Usually during a song, you want to
Hitchhiking.
over
We
it.
gotta be done.
Not Paul's music. We can't have
So
be done with
Simon
that.
is king.
No, we're never done with that.